Okay, here I am. I couldn't figure it out. I had to go to advanced settings. Um, so I just thought I'll come back on my computer. It's no trouble on my computer as long as I don't move too fast, right? Everything is flipped around, but that's okay. So I hope you come back, Becca, and my other visitor. I forget your name. I'm sorry. So yeah, here we are. I'm back on live. I'm busy knitting. So I'll just wait for people. I don't sell physical products online, but I do make things for people that live locally to me. And somebody came around the other day. Hello. Let's see why I'm not seeing the comments. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, so I as I was saying, I don't do orders for physical products online. But if anybody locally here on my little island wants something making that's seen me at the market, then I'm quite happy to do custom orders for them. So this is what I'm doing right now. Somebody came around the other day and she's got a new baby, I think a nephew, and she's going to see him tomorrow. So she asked me if I would make her a little hat for the baby. So I'm doing my double pom-pom knit hat, not a crochet hat. Okay. Welcome to the live chat. I'm not seeing any more. So say hi, and then I can see who's here. And yeah, I don't know what happened. Why the phone? You see, when you go live on Instagram or anything, you do go with the phone this way. But on YouTube, it tends to be this way. But maybe people are doing lives this way on YouTube, and I just haven't seen it. So um, getting used to all these live things. Anyway, I'm hoping Becca comes back. It said I had to go to advanced settings, and I promised some people I was coming back. So I thought I'm not going to mess around with advanced settings. I will explore that another day. I need to get this hat finished, and then I need to promote my little bag. That's a freebie today on my blog, a free downloadable pad. So I'll wait for some people to come on, and then I'll show you the bag. Don't even know what time it is. Oh, it's nearly nearly noon. I've been up since 5:30. So much to do. I should have probably made an announcement. Hi, nice to see you. I'm just knitting a baby hat for someone on the island here who's got a new nephew and wanted a hat. I'm doing a double pom. Oh dear, just wait. I might be doing too many rows now. I just got going and I didn't look. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I will stop at the end of this one and change needles. How are you doing? You've got all the grandchildren. The most popular hat that I do for babies is this double pom-pom knit hat. I should have stopped at the end of 4, knit 1, purl 1, but I'm going to just do the extra row and then it'll be fine because I'm doing it for an up to a 1-year-old, so it should look good. So let me know if you can see it okay and if it sounds okay, because I've been told if I go too fast, it shows up pixelated. So, oh, good. Crocheting. What are you making? Okay, I'm going to change my needles. Go up a size. Dropping everything. Yeah, I'm glad you caught my live. What are you making? I'm working on getting people to follow me on my Facebook page because I'm trying to grow my Facebook page. I put all my energy into my group. You're part of my group, right? Um, the crochet community, which is really fun. But I need to build up my Facebook group. I realized I should have been putting things on there because people can't share from the group and they can share from the page. Didn't quite get the whole importance of the page. It's the business page, right? So I'm inviting people to follow me on the business page. Go over to Caraway Crochet, facebook.com/Caraway Crochet, and follow me. I need to get up to 5,000 followers, I think. Oh, everybody, I know the group is so much fun, and that's kind of where I like to hang out, right? But I am kind of trying to make this a business as well. So I need to sort of take care of that stuff. And I realized from people in the blogging group I'm in and also on YouTube videos I'm watching, I need to pay attention to my business page. So if you'd like to, I don't know if you're okay with following me there, that would be really awesome if you could do that. I lost my Becca. I don't know where she went. Maybe she's busy now. It's really nice here. I don't know what to call you, Mimaz Jan Charlie, but these lives can be a lot of fun. We get people on here and they're all just busy crocheting. One lady one day was just tidying up her yarn room and we were just working in the back. She was just working in the background, listening to everybody talking. So it's kind of just another place to get together with people. I live on my own, so it's really nice. But also, when I'm busy trying to create YouTube videos and write up patterns and get testers and things like that, it's hard to find time and energy for a live. So today I knew I had the hat to make, so I thought, when I sit down, I'm going to do it before I have lunch because then I've been up since 5:30, so sometimes I sort of slow down in the afternoon. And I thought I will go live. Baby blanket, you're making another for a great nephew. That's fantastic. Hi, Jessica. Oh, your name is Jessica. All right, nice to know. Yeah, and I know that there's people that because I didn't put it in the community, so they won't know that I'm live, will miss it. Gerlinda and different people that are always here. I really need to get better at promoting the lives, but I do my best. I can only do so much. So, okay, so where am I here? Okay, I'm on my phone. Hmm, there. Once I get going on this, I'll be good. And my daughter, where she works, she's told people, and they tell their friends about me, which is really nice of them. And often they tell their friends that are crocheters, and they say, "Oh, I'm already following her." So that's kind of cool when that happens. It's getting quite a crowd. I need to put this on, and then I'm done with that needle. Here we go. we go. And I can put my little, this is my stitch marker. I don't have any stitch. I need to get some stitch markers. I really want to get some stitch markers, but I don't have any. So that's got rid of that needle, and I'm on to the next one. Well, that's great. Yeah, you need to move into that because you're so talented and you make beautiful things. So that'll be fun. But I started this live, you didn't hear the story, on my phone. I thought, I'll try my phone because people were saying that it was pixelated on. I don't know what the video's quality is looking like to you right now, whether or not it's good or whether it's pixelated, because I can't see what you're seeing. So it's always good to have people inform me what's happening. Um, what they're seeing, because I don't want it to be lousy quality, right? So I thought, well, I'll do it with my phone. But when I went on my phone, it was only letting me do it in that format, which might be okay. Maybe people do lives in that format on YouTube. I haven't seen any. Most of the lives I see people are in this format. So it says you can change it in advanced settings. So that's something I have to go and check out. But anyway, I'm not going to worry about it. So you've got some more people joining. So just say hi in the comments if you like. Let us know what you're doing. I'm busy. I'm not actually crocheting. I'm making a knit hat for somebody who lives on the island here. They've got a new nephew and they're going on the ferry tomorrow over to see him, and they wanted a hat, so I'm making a hat. And it's going to be a little double pom-pom hat, two little yarn pom-poms. Hi there. How are you, Demon Lady? Oh, that's good that the quality's okay. That's good. Yeah, well, maybe one day I'll be watching you live. That'll be exciting. We all have to support one another, right? And that's the one thing I really like about the crochet community is it's very, very supportive. It's not competitive at all. It's a community. My yarn studio is upside down right now because I had somebody coming in yesterday that was I'm putting a big counter along the back walls just under that shelf that you can see there. You'll see the cupboards. You can see some cupboards right down. It's all reversed, so it's funny. There's drawers and cupboards, and there's going to be a sink put in there. So then if I ever get back into dyeing yarn or anything like that, I've got a sink. And yeah, so he was busy doing that. But they're all secondhand units that I got. So you know what it's like when they're trying to level them all up and work with not brand new stuff. The countertops are brand new. The reason I'm doing is I ordered the countertops for my kitchen, but then I didn't like them. And I thought rather than try and send them back, because I don't actually live anywhere that you can go and pick up them. You have to order them and then they deliver them. So I just ordered different countertops for downstairs, and I just thought I'll use these two upstairs and make a nice counter work surface on the back wall with some drawers for storage, and there's a mini fridge. I have a sink, and I'll get a little kettle, and it'll be a little kitchenette up here because this is up away from the kitchen. What do you crochet, Demon Lady? I'm not crocheting, I'm at knitting, but mostly I crochet. This is just a special order that I'm doing for someone on the island here locally. She contacted me on Facebook and said, would I do her hat? So sure. So I'm using this oatmeal yarn, Lion Brand Thick and Quick, Woolies Thick and Quick, and just these little knitting the rounds knitting needles, circular knitting needles. It's a brand new baby, but we're making the hat for 6 to 1 year olds because there won't be that much more time for it to wear. a hat before the spring comes, so we don't want to waste it on a newborn size. So what kind of a baby blanket is it? Is it a worsted weight, or are you using blanket yarn, or what stitches are you using? I've just started a brand new baby blanket the other night, and I'm just doing a granny stitch one because I've got so much pink yarn that I'm going to stripe it hot pink and soft pink granny stripes. So I've been trying to make my plans for 2024. I have a blog hop that's going to be starting in March called March Maker Madness. So starting next week, I will be having to work very hard doing all the graphics and getting the bundle set up, because there's a crochet bundle, and then there's going to be daily posts throughout March. So that's the first blog hop that I'll be running this year, March Maker Madness. I did do one last year. It went very well. People loved all the spring kind of patterns. It's all the designers sign up, right? I think right now we've got 21, so it might just be 3 weeks, but if we get more, it'll be for the whole month. And then I really want to get, I'm working on my super simple sweater tutorial. I uploaded the color block cardigan, which I was really happy. These take a long time because I have to make the whole sweater to do the tutorial. So right now I've got the front done and I've got one sleeve done, and I'm making it in this quartz color. So that's the super simple cardigan that I first off made in gray. Now I'm making one in quartz, and it turned out to be like my second best selling pattern on Etsy, and I get a lot of people visiting the free pattern on my blog as well. So I want to get the tutorial finished. So that's on my to-do list, and then I want to do some short, quicker ones. I did do a roundup video. When I watched it, it sounded a little bit boring because I was reading off the descriptions on the blog posts. So the next time I do a roundup, I think I want to do a one skein pattern roundup for the 30 patterns that are, I think it's 30. So I want to get that done and have to insert all the pictures of the different patterns. And maybe now's a good time to ask, what would you like to see me do on my YouTube channel? I'm supposed to be sharing more about my house that I've been building, and I never get around to shooting video for that. Worsted weight. Oh, a granny square style. Yes, that's going to be fun then. So what I'll do is I'll show you this little pouch purse. This is 2 granny squares, and then I just did single crochets at the top, and then the little tie. And I actually have made one that has a strap, so you can put it on as a purse, or you can just carry it or use it as a pouch to put things in. So this pattern is my Friday freebies giveaway pattern, and it's free today. And I always make my Friday freebies all weekend because of the different time zones. So if you wanted to download the PDF pattern for this, if you go to my Caraway Crochet Facebook page, you'll see it on there, or my Instagram Caraway Crochet page, or even in my group. I do have the links. Caraway Crochet group on Facebook, I have got the links to how you can get this free PDF pattern. It's a download, and I like to make it sort of 3 days because people are all from India, everywhere. People are from everywhere follow me. So have you got a certain colors that you're using for your granny square blanket, or have you got a color palette that you're using um, to make it? I was just looking at some baby blankets that I made. Some of the those nice ripple blankets. I thought I should share them. There's just too much to do. Yeah, granny squares are lovely. I'm actually just started. I don't know if you've noticed, seen on any of my posts, that I'm using up some blanket yarn that I had um, for making plushies last summer, and I thought, because I've got some to make the Tank the turtle, and I never did. I couldn't get into making Tank the turtle amigurumi, but I did make a lot of octopus and mushrooms and whales and the leggy frog. So what I'm doing is I'm using up a lot of that yarn to make granny squares out of burlap blanket yarn, which is fantastic, right? And they look really pretty. Light blues, greens, and tans to match the nursery. That will be so beautiful. I look forward to seeing the pictures. Yeah, so I had this green that I was using for my leggy frogs. And hi, Beth. Yay, I thought there's some people are going to see I did a live and they're going to be mad because I didn't put out a notification in the community there. I'm so sorry. Yeah. So people have said not to. I'm talking about the burlap blanket squares that I'm using up my burlap blanket yarn to make granny squares. And a lot of people have said they love the green, but a lot of people have said they're not so keen on the green. I haven't got them up here; they're downstairs. Um, so I actually went on to Michael's website yesterday and ordered some nice green tones and that whole green spectrum and palette and some grays and beautiful colors that will go with that green, and I can make a second project. Hi, Pam. How are you doing? Hi, Beth. How are you doing? So today I've got Beth here, and my daughter is called Beth. And then I was phoning up my credit cards because I'm closing some credit cards down. And the lady there was called Kayla. That's my granddaughter's name. So it's kind of a family day for names today. So I'm glad I caught you, Beth, because I missed you last time. We're missing Gerlinda and Becca came on earlier, but I had to cancel that live because it was up. I was trying to do it on my phone and it was not the right direction. One Hat Wonders. Oh, I might have seen that one actually. Is it on your Facebook page? You have a Facebook page, right? Not a group. Um, I'll check out your page when I get off. But I'm pretty sure I remember you writing about it because you got them really at a good deal on clearance. I'm talking to Jessica now. Yeah. And Beth, I'm not crocheting. I'm knitting because I had somebody come to me 2 days ago and ask for a knitted hat for their new nephew. So I do some custom orders for people here on Main Island. So that's what I'm doing. And I have to have it done by today because she's getting the ferry over to the Big Island tomorrow. So I need to get it done. Yes, I'm doing good. I've had a lot of stuff go on. I'm trying to get my house, have the final inspection on my house, and I had to raise the handrail on my stairs. So someone came in yesterday and did that. We've been umming and ahhing on how to fix that solution, and he just came in at 8:30 and he was done by 1:30. We still have to tape the drywall that he had to do to raise it up. But now we're to code, so that's good. And I've had the cable run through my railings on my balcony. So I've been getting a lot of housework done, which is time and energy and decision making, right? So that's why I haven't been live. My mind has been elsewhere. So I'm getting down to the last few jobs. And then, as I say, I had the man in too yesterday, another guy in doing a countertop all along the back wall of my studio here. You can just see it. It's the wrong way because it's reversed. The camera's reversed. That is the drawers and the cupboards, and there's a new countertop on top of there, underneath all those shelves. And there's a little mini fridge in there, and there's a sink that he's just got to come and do a template for it and cut it out of the counter and put the sink in. I used to have a laundry sink in there because this used to be my painting studio. I was doing art up here, and the whole place was kind of full of art supplies, and I do all my big, used to do 30 by 30-inch canvases and stuff like that. But with the pandemic, I stopped painting because there was nowhere to exhibit it and sell it and everything. And I really got full into my crochet. And so this is where I'm focusing my energy. And if I have my paints out, I would lose focus. I get very easily distracted. So it's now my yarn studio, and my paintings are all in the other room, and all my art supplies are hidden away. Well, there's a trolley of them over there. Not Mima's yarn trolley. It's Mima's art trolley. It's over there, but it's hidden behind a clothes rack full of crochet items. So yeah. Yes, sometimes the energy flow really shifts once you make some changes. Just moving furniture. My daughter just went down and sorted out their basement, and it's just a whole different world now. It's the energy is flowing through it, and you go in there and you feel like you can breathe a sigh of relief, rather than feeling tense and stressed. Yeah, good for you. Well, my yarn room was so organized, but then I had to move everything for the guy coming to do the countertop yesterday, and now everything's all over the place. So, Beth, you weren't here when I mentioned about following my Facebook business page. If anybody wants to follow my Facebook business page, that would be great. It's just facebook.com/Caraway Crochet. This isn't the group, the Caraway Crochet community. That's the group, which is where I usually spend my time. But I've realized I need to really be focused a little bit of energy on my Facebook page. So I've been madly uploading videos and reels, and today I did the link. I put the link on it for the this little granny square pouch, which is really cute. And the pattern actually has how to make the handle if you want to make it into a little shoulder bag or crossbody bag. But it's a bit different to the flapped crossbody bag. This one has a little tie, some single crochet stitches along the top. So it's pretty cute. So you can get the free PDF download today and Saturday and Sunday, because Friday's freebies is for the whole weekend because of the time zones everyone's in all over. So yeah, if you want to visit my Facebook business page, but I actually did share it in my group as well, the link. And it's on my Instagram. I did all that. I got up very early this morning and did all that. So, and I'm trying to build my followers on my Facebook business page. So that's my goal in the next few months, is to really build up my business page. Good for you. We need pictures of your craft room. Well, thanks, Beth. That's great. A lot of people in my group didn't realize I had a Facebook business page. Nicole was saying she missed the happy hippie sweater. And also the other thing about the business page as opposed to the group is you can actually share things from there. So whereas I'm not sure how much you can share off of the group because it's a closed group, right? People have to ask to join. So if you want to share something off of my page, my Caraway Crochet page, you can just click share and you can add it to your page if you want to, or like I share a lot of different people's free pattern posts, or wrap pattern roundup posts because I like to support other crocheters as well, right? I can share some of your stuff. Hi, Mary Beth. Nice to see you. We're just really missing Becca. She came on when I first started, and I guess maybe she's had to go somewhere. I forget what her time zone is. So I have to check how long I need to make this. I've got my little notepad here. Look, it's falling apart. Okay, for 6 to 12 months, I need to make it. Let's see, circumference, height 6.5 inches. No, 12 months, 8 inches, 7 to 8 inches tall. Yeah, 7 to 8 inches tall. So I got a way to go yet. I'm knitting, Mary Beth. I'm not crocheting because I had an order from someone on the island that they have a new nephew and they want to give a hat. But I'm actually making it a bigger 6 to 12 months because it's really mild here right now. I mean, normally at this time of the year, it's very cold, but it's like spring outside. It's sunshiny and quite warm. I've hardly had any fires in my fireplace this year. We had a really cold snap when it snowed, but other than that. So are you working on anything? Yeah, Mary Beth, that's what I'm making. I'm making a double pom-pom knit baby hat. So it's got the ribbing at the bottom, and then I'm going to make the hat, and then I have to make 2 yarn pom-poms. Yeah, that's what Nicole said. She said, "Oh my God, this page is amazing because there's so much." And so I did put a post on my group to say hop over and follow the business page. I might have to do that again, and it would be exciting if I could grow it and make it a real thriving business page. That would be so cool. It was just a comment that somebody made in one of the crochet blogging groups that I'm on Facebook, and I thought, oops, I'm dropping the ball here. Come on, Pam, get with it. You can make pom-poms, yeah. Knitting, I learned to knit when I was in Brownies, and it was tough because I'm left-handed, and nobody thought when I was 9 or 8 or however old I was when I was trying to make a pot holder and kept dropping stitches and having such a hard time. Nobody thought, oh, maybe it's because she's left-handed. My dad actually made me knitting needles like this because he worked with wood. He was a pattern maker, and he made me some fat knitting needles. And because all the people were making little booties and things, I couldn't do that. Like I couldn't crochet with these hooks, with these needles, and I did not realize that the problem was that I was left-handed until I was teaching my granddaughter to knit. And when I was teaching my granddaughter to knit, I was putting my arms around her to show her what to do. And I thought, oh, watch out. You might be teaching her wrong because you're left-handed. But actually, that's when the penny dropped that I actually knit right-handed because I crochet left-handed. And back in the 50s, nobody cared whether you were left-handed or not. Too bad. So sad. And my dad had been left-handed, but they tied his hand behind his back at school because he wasn't allowed to be left-handed, right? Um, so he grew up being right-handed, although he was intuitively left-handed. And my sister and I are left-handed, and I have 2 left-handed kids, so it's strong in our family. But yeah, I kept knitting right-handed, and I knit at college, and I did a lot of cable sweaters, and I knit my kids a lot of really nice things. But then I got into crochet, so I don't really knit much. But I must admit, I do like knit hats. especially with this Lion Brand Woolies Thick and Quick. They're just really so warm. You're in a crochet slump, Beth. Uh-oh. Well, yeah, the holidays, and there's a lot going on in the world right now too to worry about, right? So, well, maybe if you go to my crochet page, you'll see that there's lots. I've got some videos up there that you might not have seen because a lot of my videos I posted a long time ago on YouTube, and people that follow my channel might not even know about them, right? So I uploaded the leg warmers today. I don't know if they're up there yet because it takes a while for stuff to appear. But I did the messy bun hat. I think didn't you make a lot of the fisherman beanies? I can't remember if that was you. To remember that was you. Are you right-handed, Beth? And the other thing about knitting is everybody knits differently, right? They have this continental style and they have this other style. Like I knit where I put it through. I go around the back and I pull it through like that. It's English style, right? Not continental. So I wouldn't be confident doing a crochet channel with knitting because everybody has a different technique for knitting. So I just like to stick with my crochet. Oh, I ran out of yarn, so I gotta find my other ball. You're a lefty, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, maybe I should do some left-handed knitting tutorials. Yeah, because honestly, I could not understand it when I was in brownies. Like I was an overachiever in brownies. I did everything, right? And I couldn't for the life of me. I kept having all these holes and drop stitches, and I'm quite dexterous, right? I'm quite a crafty person, and I couldn't understand it, and it's just because I was left-handed and it just wasn't the right thing for me. But I've overcome it because most left-handed people, like you probably, Beth, you've had to learn to do a lot of things, like cuts with scissors that weren't left-handed, and now if anybody gives me a pair of left-handed scissors, I can't cut with them because I've distorted the way I cut. I twist my hand and make it that way just so the scissors work, and then forevermore you're kind of doomed to be using those scissors. So I love having you here, Beth. I there's we have a core group. I think Gerlinda's going to be sad when she sees she's missed this, and Becca, she was here, but then I had a glitch and I had to delete that one and start again. Um, well, I guess I'm ambidextrous because I do knit right-handed and I do play the guitar and all my string instruments right-handed. Um, And when they tell me to put my best foot forward when I used to be racing, I never used to know which foot to put forward. I was standing there going. So I'm kind of confused, I guess. Like my mom, when she got older and was losing her memory a bit, she'd say, I'm www.confused.com. Yeah, that's what people do. They say they sit across and mirror it. Yeah, exactly. It's like I throw underarm left-handed and overarm right-handed, so I never knew which hand to put the baseball glove on. It's very hard for us folks. Yeah. Mm, yeah. Oh, I do play tennis left-handed. I can bat and baseball both left and right-handed. I can bat with either hand. I don't even know what this one is. Like, is that left-handed or right-handed? I have no idea. Yeah, so I have to get up to 7 inches. We've got a few more people in here. We should get you to say hi if you're watching. We're a friendly little group here. You've got a lefty sister, Beth. Okay. It's like me. I've got a left-handed sister and I've got two left-handed kids. Two right-handed kids, two left-handed kids, and my mom and dad had two left-handed kids and two right-handed kids. Yeah, that's okay, Mary Beth. We're not going to make you talk and be involved. It's like we had somebody one week that was clearing up their yarn room, and your name isn't Carr, is it, Beth? Your last name isn't Carr or Kerr? Because my dad was left-handed, and we're the Carr family. No, the Carr family is like one of the top left-handed families. They had a castle in the borderland, a fort in the borderlands where they had their spiral staircase in the borders between Scotland and England that was built for left-handed sword fighting. That's how left-handed the Carr family were. But the Dailies, oh, where are your family from? My dad was from the north of England. Yeah, the Carrs or the Kerrs, Kerr and Carr are the same family. Yeah, I could not crochet with my right hand to save my life. I just flipped the videos over to make them into right-handed videos. And I don't think I could knit left-handed now. It's relearning something that I've been doing for years, right? Well, Beth, if you've lost your crochet inspiration, what kind of project do you think you'd like to do? And I can maybe post something. I can't see that last name. He has what relatives? Kerr? Wow. It's the same name. It's the same family. They were borderland reavers in the time between the borders of Scotland and England. He should check up the history of them on Google. Yeah, because it was a really bloodthirsty kind of time, but when they were territorially, like the clans, the family Kerr, um, were had a territory there. My brother's got a map. He lives in England, and he's got the map with the Carr family area. Oh, you're making a basket. That's nice, Mary Beth. Yeah, the northeast of England is where my dad was from. And so it's where Northumberland is on the border with Scotland, and all in that area they used to be battling with one another, and that's where that castle or fort is, Jedburgh, I think it's called, and it's got the spiral staircase the opposite way for left-handed sword fighting. It's quite exciting to read about it, and where it's his family from England way back. Or Scotland. Well, England probably because they're not, they're the English side. you want me to teach how to make a basket. That's funny because I was actually thinking about that because I just posted a couple of basket videos about my nesting basket and my little winter basket. So I will do that because that won't be a long one like my sweaters. It would be a much quicker video for me to shoot. Scotland and German. He's probably it's the Scottish part. Yeah. Check, check, check it out. um, yeah, they have their own crest and what was really funny was I used to perform as a children's entertainer, and I used to be called Pamela Sunshine. And when I looked at the family crest or symbol or whatever, it had a sunshine on it. It was so weird when I saw that. I used to be a storyteller and a singer songwriter, sort of children's albums out and stuff like that. Okay, let's see how tall this is. Now I did bring my, there it is. I did bring my, I've got all my materials here, so I did not have to get up and go and get anything because that's when everything gets pixelated. Okay. Okay, I'm at 5.5, it's getting there. No, yeah, I could not crochet with my right hand to save my life. It's super confusing. It probably gives us a better understanding of what it's like to learn to crochet when you try and do that. And I learned to crochet from um, pictures, those little drawings, diagrams, that's what they're called. And the reason I learned to crochet was to make my dad a lap blanket because his legs would get cold. And I thought it would be faster than trying to knit him one. So I learned to crochet. I've still got that blanket. He's gone now, so. And a baby hat. Okay. All right. Okay, well, I do have a baby hat crochet pattern that's in, I think, 3 sizes at least. It's called the double pom-pom hat. So if you go to my blog, um, oh, it's that's Beth, because we've got Beth and Mary Beth here today. So if you go to my blog, Beth, um, I could actually put that on my Facebook business page now, the link. But anyway, it's a hat just like what I'm doing, this knit hat, but it's crochet and it has the double pom poms on it. So it makes up quicker than the knitting. And it's so if you go to my blog, carawaycrochet.com, and then on the top right hand corner, there's a little search box just underneath the beigey brown bit. And it says search box. So you could put in double pom pom baby beanie and click search. And then on the left hand side, it should come up and you have to click on the name and it will take you to the page with the patterns on it. So if you want to crochet a baby hat, that would be the best bet if you've got some Lion Brand Woolies Thick and Quick because it's a chunky one, super chunky. The only other baby hat, oh, and then I did do a striped baby hat that was part of the Christmas 25 Days of Christmas. So, but that's also bulky, but it's a bit different and it's got stripes. And that's just the striped baby hat. Very imaginative name. Striped baby beanie. And those make up so fast, Beth. That will be done in no time. And you don't even have to put a pom pom on it if you don't want to do that. If you don't have a, it's double pom pom hat, double pom pom baby beanie. So what you need to do is just take 2 strands of 4 weight and do it with 2 strands of 4 weight held together and just work it like as if it's super bulky yarn. I've done that. I made some hats with that pattern with 2 strands of pink because I didn't have any pink, um, uh, Lion Brand. I just had worsted weight, so I just used 2 strands and it turned out perfectly fine. So, yeah. Also, you can just go to search Google and put double pom pom baby beanie and then just put caraway after it, and it should open up the option as well. Divine right order. I love it. That's why talking is good. Okay, so this has been very fruitful because I know what I'm going to make my next tutorial. I'm going to do a basket tutorial, and we've sorted out Beth with a project, and I'm nearly finished my baby hat. Oh, rectangles. So those are cool. So you're working on a rectangle granny square blanket, and Jessica is working on a regular granny square baby blanket. And I'm working on a Bernat blanket yarn granny square blanket. I'm really excited to see how that turns out. This has got to be long enough. I gotta make sure I have enough left for my pom-poms. Yeah, the thing with my blog is hardly anything shows up on the home page because I've got so many patterns in there. I have tried to put them into categories, but I really need to reorganize my blog. But that's another job, right? Like I just realized all of my newsletter signups are gone now because I've changed something around in my blog. And I need to go in and add a sign up sheet for people who want to sign up for my newsletter, right? So I did that on the page that this granny square pouch bag. I actually put a link to sign up for my newsletter on that blog post today on my blog. So yeah, but I have to go and do that to all my blog pages, which is laborious. I need some kind of an assistant to do things like that. Oh, yes, baby gifts. I actually made a waffle stitch baby blanket for my nephew's baby. And there, yet again, I haven't written the pattern up. I don't, and I'm not getting any grandchildren. I've got two that are 16 and 15, and I've got three other kids, and it doesn't look like I'm going to get any more babies. Yes, that's what I did for my baskets. Remember those nesting baskets? That was the same, and I actually made a tote that I haven't finished yet. That's a work in progress with the same technique. Yes, Mary Beth, great idea. See, this is a place to come and learn. Yeah, this pouch, the free pattern is on my blog, but you can download it this weekend. So if you go, I don't know if Mary Beth, if you're following me on my Facebook business page, just go to facebook.com/caraway crochet and follow me. And on there, I added the picture for the Fridays freebies, and there's a link below it that will take you to the blog post. And when you're there, you can either use the pattern on the blog post or you can actually download it for free off of Ravelry today with the coupon code. So it's all on the page there. So yeah, go to my facebook.com/caraway crochet and you will find the link. There's a picture of that yellow pouch purse and you just click on it and go to Ravelry and put the coupon code. The coupon code's in just above it. It's all written up a little blurb about Friday's freebie. Okay, I have to measure this when I get to the end. Yeah, it's a cute little pouch. And I do have how to make a strap in the pattern as well, because you might want to make it into a shoulder bag or a crossbody bag. So here we go. Try measuring it again. See if I'm up to 7 inches. Okay, so I'm going to start decreasing, and then I should be at 7 inches. Hi, Becca. That's great. What color have you got for the sleeve? I was so worried I lost you. I couldn't figure out how to do it on my phone, so I opened up my computer and just did it with the same old way. And apparently I'm not pixelated today, so that's good news. Too funny. Pixelated Pam. That's what I should call myself. You're using sage green. Oh, beautiful. Are you using 3 colors with it or well, 4 counting the trim, or how are you choosing to do your cardigan? Nice to talk to someone who's making it. Oh, that's nice. Well, maybe they got fed up with me because I deleted it. Oh, this one, yes. And this is the one that somebody in my Facebook group had missed. And that's why I think the Facebook page is good, because everybody sees it, because the group is a closed group, right? So everybody sees what I post on the page, and you can share stuff off the page, which you can't do from the group. So I hadn't really thought about it before. I've had the page for a long, long time, and I really don't do much. Usually it's just stuff that's shared when I post on Instagram. I share it to my page. So now I'm starting to actually post things to my page and do it like a proper business, right? Yes, this is a happy hippie sweater, and so many beautiful pictures. If you hashtag search for happy hippie sweater on Instagram, you'll see so many beautiful sweaters people have made. Sage green for all the cardigan and the darker green for the ribbing. That will look beautiful. Hello, Bob. Nice to see you. Oh, well, that's so good to hear. That's kind of why I do what I do. When I started this, way back, I did a tutorial on how to do Facebook Lives. Of course, I don't do them anymore at all. But this woman, she was teaching us what to do for how to do Facebook Lives when they first introduced them to Facebook. So you know how long ago that was. Um, she said the first thing you need to do is to hone in on what your purpose is. What are you doing? Right? And my purpose was to create and share beautiful, easy patterns that will help and enable other people to create beautiful things for themselves. That was kind of what I wanted. And that's exactly what is happening. So I'm really blessed and I feel that's very, very magical. So thank you so much. When you tell me that people are wearing them and that they love them and that you were happy to make them, that's everything for me. Thank you so much. I'm glad you like it, Becca. Are you making it cropped or are you making it longer? Hi, Bob. You're learning to knit and you're struggling with the rib stitch. Well, I just finished doing the rib stitch. This is a crochet page, but today I'm knitting because someone on my island here has got a brand new nephew and wants a hat. So I'm making her a hat. So this is knitting. So you can see the bottom is just knit one, purl one. Yeah, I don't do knitting videos because I'm left-handed, and well, also I don't know because there's so many different styles of knitting, right? I knit English. I kind of stick it in like this and pull it over and do all that. And I know there's so many different styles of knitting that I've really kind of shied away from doing knitting tutorials, but maybe I should do that. Just keep going, Bob. You'll get it. That's so nice, Beth. Yes, Mima, I do like the double strands too. Oh, so you're making it cropped. I thought you would. That's great. You're left-handed. Oh, well, that's what I said because I have there's like 3 left-handed people on here right now. 4 maybe with you. And I said maybe I should do. Oh no, but I don't knit left-handed. That's what I was saying. I was forced to knit right-handed when I was little, like when I started learning, and nobody even thought about left-handed people back then. And but I could do right-handed and flip it, right? Like if I make left-handed crochet videos and flip them to be right-handed, I could try that for you, Bob. I could do that. Okay, that's giving me something else to do. Yes, your daughter, those photographs you sent me of your daughter wearing the happy hippie sweater, Jessica, were just fantastic. And the color block cardigan. I use those to do so well on Pinterest. Okay, Bob, where are you? Where do you live? Are you in the States or are you in Canada? Or where are you? In England? This is exciting, Mary Beth. That's the whole idea of what I'm trying to do is make it easy for people. That's why the simple, super simple sweater is so popular, I think. And I knit right-handed and crochet left-handed. You're in the States, right? Okay. That's so funny. I gotta look at my pattern and see what I need to do because otherwise I'm gonna mess this up. Knit three, knit two together. Okay. Well, that'll be fun. Let me know how it goes. No, stick with right-handed, Mary Beth. You're lucky. You're one of the majority. I think actually everybody, I think what's really sad is I'm going to have to go because I have to start decreasing now and I need to actually focus on what I'm doing. I've got my hat as tall as it needs to be, so I need to decrease for the crown and then I have to go and make my pom-poms. And it's also 1 o'clock nearly and I haven't had lunch. So I'm going to say thank you guys for coming. You made my day. You're my social world. And we had such a lot of fun today, everybody. So thank you so much. And nice to meet you, Bob. And if you subscribe and hit the notification bell on my YouTube channel, you'll get notifications of when I'm posting videos, although I know you're a knitter. But you'll get a notification when I go live. And I will put in the community notes if I do post a knitting video, so you'll know. Nice to meet you. Have a good day. You too. Yes. Thank you so much, everybody. I'm going to say goodbye. Thanks, everybody. It was awesome. Lots of fun. Thank you so much. Bye bye. And I'm going to end it.